beloved, because it's true. You're all that I want you to be. You're a darling, adorable devil who loves someone who looks like me. First it was your eyes said it, arms to credit, lips said please take care. Then there was a gentle murmur, grew much firmer, lost my heart right there. You delicious, delightful delirium, see what your love's done to me. Oh, believe it, beloved, because it's true. You're all that I want you to be. Yeah, swing it on out, son. Yeah. I'll believe it, love it, cause it's true. All that I want you to be. Oh, darling, adorable devil who loves someone who looks like me. First was I said it, arms to credit, lips said please take care. Then there was a gentleman, yeah, Burma, and I lost my heart right there. Oh, delicious, delightful delirium, mercy. See what your love's done to me. I'm believing, beloved, cause it's true. All that I want you to be. I'll see you nothing beating, button beating, boom. You're all that I want you to be. Yeah. Oh, believe it, beloved, because it's true. You're all that I want you to be. You're a darling, adorable devil who loves someone who looks like me. First it was your eyes said it, arms to credit, lips said please take care. Then there was a gentle murmur, grew much firmer, lost my heart right there. You delicious, delightful delirium, see what your love's done to me. Oh, believe it, beloved, because it's true. You're all that I want you to be. Yeah. Swing it on out, son. Yeah. I'll believe it, love it, cause it's true. All that I want you to be. Oh, darling, adorable devil who loves someone who looks like me. First was I said it, arms to credit, lips said please take care. Then there was a gentleman, yeah, Burma, and I lost my heart right
Hello
there.
everyone.
Oh, delicious, delightful delirium,
Hello.
mercy.
This is
See what your
Nalla.
love done to me. Oh,
How are you
believe
there?
it, beloved, cause it's true. All that I
Hey,
want you to be.
good
I'll
to see you.
see nothing needing but
So here's
beating. You're all
9
that
p.m.
I
Seoul,
want you to
Korea.
be. Yeah.
And maybe there, maybe 2 p.m. Yeah. So thank you for coming back. And actually, I didn't have the time the last week, but yeah, this year I try to do again, and I'm happy to be back. Yeah. Today's the we have a topic. Actually, the I wanna talk about the more the competition and judging. So if you have any question during the live stream, feel free to ask a question on the chat. Today's I wanna do more relax than last time. Last time I shared too much, and maybe I didn't really see the chat because it's my first time, so it's not easy to see the chat and at the same time play the video and talk. So, but this time I try to interact more with you. So feel free to ask any question during the live stream. So let's see. So I'm just waiting a little bit more for others, someone coming to the live stream. Yeah. So today is actually the national election day for Korean people. So it is good day. And coronavirus is getting, I mean, here is getting better every day. So just I want to tell something what happened now in Seoul, Korea, and yeah, hope you're safe and you're having good time. Even it's tough for everyone, but yeah. So the judging and competition, I've judging at the IHC since 2012. Hello. Yeah, 2012 is 8 years ago. At that time, I wasn't a main judge. I was a peer judge. Yeah. Hey, Junkie. Yeah. So peer judge means the you still can competing, and also some division you can judge. And at in 2014, and I become a main judge, and after that I judge every year at the IHC. And last year I also joined the Savoy Cup and I compete, teach, and also I judge. So some international event I've been there for a judge and I also teach. So I want to share some aspect as a judge, and then maybe it's gonna be helpful for you to understand what is competition, what is the better choice for you as a competitor. So hope it helps. And if you have any question, feel free to ask on the chat. And yeah, if you're Korean, you can put in Korean, and I can translate for others. 한국 분들은 네, 쩡끼랑 지금 달자 여기 있나? 한국 분들은 한국말로 적어주셔도 됩니다. 제가 번역해서 네 올려드릴게요. So competition is really, it's really hard, and it's really hard to put the rank when you see the competition, because it feels like you judge some art pieces. So for me, I think judging is really hard. The reason I tell about this to you, because the many people think when you got some rank by others, sometimes you're disappointed because of the result, but hope you don't really disappoint by others' perspective. I'm just a one-off dancer. I'm not the master of the Lindy Hop. I'm just a one-off dancer like you. So you can just refer the what is the result, and yeah, and just you can refer and then you can just see, and but you don't need to be negative about the result. So and that's some first things I want to tell. Yeah. So if you feel, have you ever compete in any competition? Just let me know in the chat if you have any experience in competition. Just let me know. Feel free to. Oh, you never. Benelink. Benelink. Yeah. Yeah, try. So competing, I think you can set a target. Yeah. Cool. Paul Newman. Yeah. Just try that. Yeah. Is in the beginning when my first competition is Jack and Jill mix and match. It's just for fun. It's a social dancing, so competing with a random partner. So it feels very happy. It's a little nervous, and also at the same time is a little exciting. So you can try, and and if you do a routine, maybe you can practice with your partner or your team. and you can set a goal, not just a first place, just make your own art pieces, and then it really help to improve your dance. So for Korean dancer, I want to tell a little bit about Korean dancer. We are really love to competing and choreo and practice, I think. So that's the one reason why we can grow very fast. I think the scene is really grow fast, and all the dancers develop their dance skill very faster than other country. So one reason they really practice a lot for competition, and also they dance a lot for social dancing. Anyway, Paul and yeah, yeah, I said never mind. It's no final. Actually, I didn't make a final all the time. Yeah, in the beginning, all the people have a like their starting point. It's not just first place in the beginning. Only few dancer maybe they got like first place all the time, but I think many of us I think start from very beginning, like sometime make a final, sometime like prelim, sometimes we just suck. But yes, we can improve, yeah, and make it better. So I wanna share one video clip from IHC. So just last year, it's invitational strictly, and also I will share the score sheet with you, and then we can talk a little bit about that. So you can hear me well? It's just fine. My voice is sounds good, or let me know if it too low or too high. Just feel free to, yeah, cool. Thank you. Cool. So yeah, now I'm gonna share one video. So let's see together. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk a little bit during the video. Yeah. So maybe this dancer you already know, right? It's Nils and Bianca. Yeah, it's just last year. It's a final invitational strictly. Yeah. I love their dancing style and it's their like craziness and their energy. Yeah, it's good aerial and it's really good and big move after big move and then a small. Let's make the contrast. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
There comes Felix and Young Jung.
Yeah, and Felix and Hyunjung. It's their classic. They're really smooth and yeah, backflip, handspring. Yeah, I think Frankie Manning called that handspring, but other country, some dancer call it pancake. I'm not sure what you call it. Yeah, yeah, a little mistake, but they could recover. Yeah, pancake. Yeah, and Todd Irina, they're more social dancing. Actually, Todd were my roommate at the time, and after competition, he said that he did just social dancing improvisation. So that's good, but still improvisation, but it's still very good and is amazing dance. Mhm. Yeah, he doing some simple things, but he really good at repeating. As the music is repeating, so he really utilized that things. And Felipe and Laura, I think, is their first come together, but they really well match. So I think I'm not sure who's your first place. Yeah, just pick one couple. Who's your first place? Yeah, just feel free to the chat on the chat. Who's your first place? Yeah. Yeah, you can later. You can talk to me. So, who's your first place? Yes, Remy Ramona. Yes, the rhythm stuff. They're really good at the rhythm. Yeah, and they know the how to make the audience involved to their dance. Yeah. Yeah, she's amazing. She's so lovely. Oh, I love this couple, Pamela and Ricard. So relaxed and they really enjoy, not really rushing. Yeah. And it's really different with other couples. That's my first feeling. Actually, I was a judge for this comp. Yeah. For me, it was really hard. Yeah. Yeah, nice. I don't think they have any plan. They just enjoy in the stage. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I felt when I competition. When I judge competition, it's really hard to pick and make a rank. Yeah. On the behind, there is a Jonathan Stout and his big band. They're really amazing. Yeah. It's amazing energy. I think they do many crazy and creative moves, I think. If there is a award like creative move, and maybe I can give them first place. Yeah. Yeah, Harvest Moon. Nice. Hyunjung is so energetic. Yeah, I've practiced with her for Savoy Cup. I think she's really amazing. Yeah. I love this one. It's kind of the Korean pancake. Yeah, nice swing out. Todd, his is really long, and Irina, she's a super follower. Yeah, and it's some LA style. Dean's, yeah. Yeah, it's great energy. Yeah, it's really amazing. You know, it's sometimes the competitor choose the different partner. Is actually they are not really at that time. They don't really have a regular partnership. But maybe after this, maybe they try to do more together. Yeah. So you can ask someone you never dance together, but if you feel good when you dance with someone, maybe you can ask them. Yeah, how about joining competition together? Yeah, that kind of collaboration with some others also is really helpful to make your dance better and more variety. Yeah, great energy. I think Pamela, she really put her energy, everything on the stage, and Ricard, he is really good at like make follower more comfortable than just showing off. Yeah. 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 It's good energy, right? So yeah, I wanna see till the end, but we have a very limited time. So let's talk about more about the result. Yeah, see this? Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think is so this is the score sheet. So all judges giving the competitor the rank. So maybe here on the top, maybe you can see J1, J2, J3. That means the judging number 1, judging number 2, judging number 3, something like that. So actually, I was judge number 8, so I marked the red. So I gave 5th place to Nils and Bianca. Actually, they won, they first place, but I gave them 5th place. Sorry, Nils and Bianca. I love you guys. And I gave first place to Remy and Ramona, and I gave 4th place Felipe and Laura, and 3rd place to Todd and Irina, and 6th place to Felix and Hyunjung. And I gave a 2nd place and Ricard and Pamela. So if you see my result, it's really different with it's real result, right? Because Nils and Bianca got a 1st place, even I gave them 5th place. Sorry. So the reason I share this because the results just show just 1 to 6, just simple like rank, but actually it forms very complicated process. So if we see the first place and second place, like Nielsen, Bianca, and Remy and Ramona, so the Nielsen Bianca got like first place from 5 judges. So you can see, yeah, there is a five first place, right? And Remy and Ramona, they got like 4 first place from the 9 judges, right? So if you know about the relative placement system, so it's more kind of the democracy system. It's really hard to explain everything in detail. Maybe you can Googling and relative placement and then you can learn more. But anyway, it's really interesting because if we imagine if just we calculate like the average of the rank, maybe Remy and Ramona is more higher than Nils and Bianca. But this is more like democracy system. So if there is a 9 judges, you need to have a like 5 judges at least, and then you can confirm that rank. So even Remy and Ramona got 4 first place, but they just need more. Yeah. So anyways, it's really tie, right? It's the almost the same, I think. Nils and Bianca and Remy and Ramona, and even like the 6th place, like Ricard, he got 2 second place, yeah, and 1 3rd place. So I think, yeah. So there's a six couples. So all couples, it's not really easy to tell like this is the best, this is worse, because all of them is really great job. And for me, is judging is feels like this. If you see Kohu, how pronounce? Yeah. Oh, before show this, yeah. So kalku. Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's up to the event. I think the organizer has a different opinion. So for IHC, the organizer and main judge, organizer is Tina and main head judge is Sylvia Sykes. They don't really give the very detailed like guideline. So the reason they put these 9 judges for one competition because they want to get all different perspective and they just calculate together and then they make a result. So they didn't really give us very detailed guideline, like whatever is, it could be routine, it could be improvisation, whatever is, they didn't really give any guideline. They just respect all judges opinion. And they just, I think that maybe it's a Sylvia, I think she talked about that. Maybe if the imagine just all the timer just open the door, the volumes the door, and then they see the dance, and then hope all the timer they recognize, oh, this is a Lindy Hop. Maybe this is the only guideline. If they dance some other dance in the Lindy Hop competition, maybe too much other dance, maybe it's a little, they just mentioned a little bit about that, but not really like strict guideline. So I think the feeling for me is show like so left one is like Vincent van Gogh, and right one is by Picasso. So imagine there is a division like portrait division. So one artist draw like Vincent van Gogh and another draw like Picasso. So if you see this picture as art, which one is the better? You can choose. So actually when I see the competition, routine or strictly whatever, sometimes I felt like this. So which art piece is better? So sometimes it's not really easy to compare. So it's really tough job, right? So anyway, so sometimes all judges has a very different opinions. Yes, this is a good example, I think. the Nils and Bianca got three fifth place, but yeah, anyway, they got first, yeah, winner. Maybe at that time I try to see more because in that years we had another division called the normalizer. Yeah, so dancer has no limitation for aerial routine, whatever is just go for everything, and Nils and Bianca really rocked at that division. And I felt like is if they do that their stuff at the normalizers, maybe yeah, I gave them first place at the normalizer actually. But it's I feel that this strictly for me is more like enjoy share with something with a partner, and more like I mean not too much area stuff, more communication with the partner. Maybe that is the reason I gave the first place to Remy and Ramona. But all judges has a different opinion. Yeah, so so I think when you when you join the competition, don't think about too much about others or judges. So you do your art piece, you do your things, and if people like it, maybe you feel good. So just focusing on that, maybe you don't need to think about too much about yeah others opinion. So surely you need to practice well and prepare well, or yeah, if a routine maybe you need to be very musical, or whatever, every division you need to be very musical and communicate with the partner. That is very basic stuff you need to think about. But after that, if you good at some basic stuff, I think another thing is something is your space. Is a freedom. I think is everything is a free, and it's all up to you. Yeah. So what do you think after see this result? So feel free to ask any question during the my live stream. Yeah, I feel like the Lindy Hub. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's really hard to divide what I mean. Some dancer do many aerial in the like the strictly competition, and some dancer do some solo steps. Like it's a couple is but they isolate. They do some solo jazz. Some dancer decide to do some not really dance, some showmanship or some act. Yeah, it's their decision, but need to be first thing is it need to be matched to the music. If it really well matched to the music, I think people feels good. Lindy is not just I mean just move. Lindy is beyond that. It could be comedy, it could be show, it could be social dancing, partnership, communication. It include is really inclusive art form. So I believe it's really hard to divide this is Lindy and this is not Lindy. So but I feel aerial is also part of the Lindy Hop. I think White is Lindy Hoppers and many old timer did many areas in their show and their competition like the Harvest Moon Bowl at the Savoy. Yeah, in the Savoy Ballroom all the time they sometimes competing. Maybe you've heard about the story from the Frankie's team and Shirley George's team competing each other, battling each other, and they did some aerial in the battle. So I think that is very natural stuff. I think in the India. Yeah. So other question. So I will let's just keep in mind you can ask any question anytime, and then I will share more videos, some of my favorite videos, and I will tell some why I like this dance clip, why I like these dancers, and then maybe it could be connected to the yes some tip for the competition, especially for the routine because I'm gonna share many routine. Yeah. So I will share another one. It's a classic division from the IHC. It's a little long time ago. I'm not sure how many people know Joshua and Melanie. Yeah, they were based in Seattle, but I'm not sure where they're living now. But I think it's a really good example. It's great art piece. they're really rhythmical. Yeah, I think their rhythm is really crazy, and I think many dancers copy, mimic their move, including me. Yes, I think they dance like the music. So sometimes it's really hard to say, is it classic Lindy? You know, but in the Lindy Hop, sometimes you can isolate, not really had the physical connection, but still you connect. You see each other, you care each other. Yeah, this is routine division. Is a classic Lindy Hop. Yeah, I think it feels a little different. I will talk about a little bit about the your question after this clip. Yeah, Kalku. Yeah, yeah, they're really creative on the rhythm. So later after this live stream, I will share all the video and the playlist with you guys. Then you can see the full video. So yeah, so it's really is they really focusing on the rhythm, and they really try to do all rhythm using their whole body. It's not just the footwork. They're using hand and then clapping and some pause. So I think that is the reason, and it's very different with others. Yeah, so that is the reason I really love their routine. I remember I was judging for that division. I just giving, oh, I want to give them first place. Yeah. Anyway, the question from Karku, I think judging competition in Seoul and Europe, and also the America is a bit different. The first things, I know many Korean dancer. So imagine you judging your friends. So and in Europe and North America, maybe there are many people I don't really know. So sometimes it's really tricky you judging your friends or your wife, your partner. Yeah, that's my personal things. And it's generally, I think, Korean dancer or European dancer these days, I think they're really good at competition, and they really prepare a lot for competition, and they're really creative. So there's something very similar I felt. And American dancer, I think, compared with European dancer, as a Korean dancer, when I see the dancers in US and dancers in Europe, I feel a little bit different. American dancers, they are more, I feel, natural, and they're more good at expression, natural expression. But but when I see some Korean dancers, some of them is very advanced dancer. They're really good at that. But some dancer, they're really good at technique, but still a little bit poor about the expression. But these days, there are many good dancers also in Korea. A European dancer, I think, a bit similar like Korean dancer sometimes. Yeah, they're really good at technique, but sometimes, yeah, yeah, good energy. I think all dancer. Yeah, I think this day European scene, I think, getting bigger and bigger. I think there are many good dancers in Europe. So I feel European swing scene and dancer is really strong this day. Yeah, actually, yeah, I like 5 or 10 years ago, I think North America, like Canadian dancer and US dancer is really strong. Still they are strong, but compared with the before and after, maybe European scene is grow a lot. So, and I think the Korean dancers really like to join the competition. Not everyone, but many competitors really like pushing themselves and practice a lot. So, and criteria, I think, it's not really that different. I think it's it's up to the competition and the format of competition, and or it's up to the event. So like the strictly some event has like jam style, like phase battle. They have like 8-8 or one cross. Like they have time. They come in the middle and then they dance, and another come join. Like the format I shared before. Like Nils and Bianca start first, and another couple join. Like or sometimes the battle format is the two couples sometimes dance together, or sometimes one couple dance a little bit and another couple dance a little bit, like the Savoy Cup. Yeah, so, like Savoy Cup in the not prelim, maybe prelim, they do like the battling, each couples battle together. Yeah, it's like tournament. So that kind of the format is a little, I mean, it's a simple to choose the winner, but for judge is really hard. You know, it's the moment, very short moment you need to choose which couple gonna better. Yeah, sometimes it's a very obvious. One couple did really great job, another couple doing like many mistake. So it's easy if it happened, but imagine both couple there's no mistake, all good. So it's very different styles. In this case, it's really hard. So criteria, I think, is not that different. I think. Yeah. So hope this can be good answer. So yeah, you can ask any question anytime. So I will share another clips. The another dancer I really like. They're also from Seattle. Maybe I like dancer in Seattle. They are really creative, and maybe they are my generation. Yeah. So Dagov, I'm this day I'm not really seen him for many years. I think for 5 years. I think I've never seen him. But he's kind of my first friends in US. And Brittany, so she's amazing dancer. Yeah, they're really good at aerial, creative move and energy and showmanship. Yeah, so they put a little show in the beginning. He's really good at act. I feel like this. Yeah, yeah. Their dance is really funny, but it's still they're very musical and clean. Yeah, yeah. If you like them, you can searching them on YouTube. I like this part too. It's synchronized together. These days, is kind of the trend, right? In the Lindy Up division, like routine division, there are some parts do some solo sequence together. Yeah, slow motion, a classic one, but always I'm happy to see that. Let's make kind of the contrast. Yeah, yeah. They're not really nervous on the stage. They're always really excited, and they're really good at. Mhm. Yeah, great swing out. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, later I will share more the share all playlist, and then you can see the whole video later. So anyway, they're really creative and they put some act on the stage because it's a showcase. So they put very well together. So I like that kind of thing. Sometimes the just a show act is not really well connect, well mixed with their dance, but their stuff is really well mixed together. So it's very natural. You can be relaxed and you can enjoy the show. So Paul Newman, yeah, good question. Yeah, so Europe is cheaper actually. but it's up to where. America is really big, so the West Coast, like the Los Angeles or Seattle, is easy to go and not that expensive for, yeah. But Europe, normally Europe to Europe is cheaper. So yeah, and more flight, different city. There are many different city in Europe. So it's just, if not really think about the dance, it's just that go travel to Europe is more like there are many things to do. So this day, I think more Korean dancers try to go Europe. I think this day many Korean dancers go like harang, Savoy Cup, snowball, swim out. Yeah, I think, or the event in Budapest or Lindy Shark. Yeah, I think many Korean dancers already go many European events. So if you they recognize some Korean dancers, yeah, try to dance a lot with them. And if you live in Paul, you live in Europe or America, yeah, and just come to Korea, you can dance every night. It's like every night Lindy Festival, Lindy Exchange, like that. So you can. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah. But I think if you're European, you should go to US. I highly recommend to go Seattle or Los Angeles. Maybe the Los Angeles, LA. Maybe you can dance almost every night. Yeah, so Camp Hollywood. So I wear Camp Hollywood jacket. So Camp Hollywood is one of my favorite event to go. So Hillary Alexander, also she's also the leader of the band Jonathan Stout and his Campus Five, and so there's many good band in LA. So it's good to go, and also the IHC. So many people think like, oh, competition is not my favorite or I really want to go, but I think is you should come at least once and you really experience it, and then you can say, oh, this is not my thing, or yeah, because it's not easy to see the the all like top level dancers dance like the show they are like 100% or like almost like 200% on the stage. Many times you see instructor in the event, I feel because they have a class and many things to do and they travel a lot, so they a little, sometimes they looks a little tiring. But yeah, in the competition, like they also will really go for that, and then yeah, you can see their energy. Yeah, it's true, it's expensive. So maybe you can involve like not just one event. Maybe you can, when you go to the IHC is Washington DC, is the East Coast, so maybe it's cheaper for you, and then you can do a little trip to New York and something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For actually the reason I start organize event, actually like 2011 2012, I go IHC with my team. I will share one video with you, and then yeah, we had many couples there, and then it's too expensive, so we decide to do event in Korea instead of going to US because it's too expensive. So oh, we'd better bring instructor to Korea. How's a good swing out can influence the overall? Oh, I think yeah. After watching this clip, I will talk about a swing out. Yeah. This clip is 8 years ago when I competing at the IHC with my team Sweetheart. The song by Glenn Creature's band and All Got Children's Got a Rhythm. Yeah, choreograph for the team is very different with the choreograph for a couple or solo. So you need to think about, you need to make different layers, and not just one choreo. You'd better have a like different layer, and then you also need to have like formation, yeah, and also flow of the dancers. So there are many things to think about, and it takes more time. But when we really get yeah with your friends, your dancer, it feels really really good. So I'm not sure you have any experience working with your friends and do a team. I think you learn a lot if you do team. It's my favorite dancer Andy from South Korea. Yeah. So we like this song because this song, yeah, although people has a rhythm, the meaning of the lyric song is really good, and we put some Shorty Georgie stuff, and we put some original moves from old clips, and here there's a voice from Frankie Manning.
Dance was the Lindy Hop.
So that's smiling, laughing, and it's from Frankie Manning's interview. I don't know why I put that stuff in the middle of the routine. But maybe at that time I'd like to make a routine more meaningful. But I think not many people will recognize the Frankie Manning's voice. But anyway, it's a good memory. So at the end there is a swing out. So you see the feeling. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's cool. If you recognize it, yeah, it's great. So here we have a swing out together. What do you feel? I think, yeah. I'm in the middle. My hairstyle is very different. I'm skinnier than now, so yeah. So yeah. So let's talk about the swing out. Yeah, I think swing out is a really beautiful stuff in the Lindy Hop. It really flow. It's not really just stopping. It's a really flow, and we can see many technical thing in the swing out, and we also can feel some energy in the swing out. So if there is some, and the music, when music repeating, and if you see the swing out, if it match to the music, and it's really beautiful moment. So I don't really try to find the swing out in the like dance comp. I mean, some judges like, oh, I want to see swing out. Yeah, but I like to see like the some flow. So, normally in the competition, like the strictly or like mix and match, log of the draw. Yeah, it's there are music is not really like stopping. The music is really like flow and swinging. So I think swing out is really, I mean, almost. I mean, whenever you do the swing out, maybe it's really match if you're not really offbeat. Yeah. So I like to see that kind of the flow, not just a swing out. Maybe it could be windy circle or some move like more like flow. I like to see that kind of, especially when the music is really like repeating, not really stop. It's more flow, and I like to see that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, as a that performance, we practiced a lot. Actually, maybe more than 3 4 months, I think. Yeah, I think I also the comp is a team routine is a harder than the couple routine. I think. Yeah, it's many people, so many different opinions, and we need to make sure all the members, all dancer in the team can do like move. Just make so like the lines and formation and details, so it's more tricky. But when you try to do that stuff, I mean, if you try to like do move like it's more like teamwork. Yeah, and then it really helps for your dance if you try to do something not familiar to you, and it really helps. So I think we practice more than 3 months and 4 months, maybe at least 2 3 times per week. And just before the event, maybe we practice more, maybe almost every night. Yeah, I think at that time we all have some other job, daily job. So in the weekend or weekday, the nighttime, we practice a lot. So last year I come I did like Team City Battle at the Savoy Cup. We start the practice from November. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's a good question. Tiebreaker. So is there are many different. Oh, so 1 hour class or longer? Yeah, sometimes we have a 2 hour class or yeah 3 hour class, but normally we have a like 2 hour class. Some many regular class or some class we do like 2 hour in one day. And Kiat Kun, not sure how my pronunciation is right or wrong, but anyway, uh, it's really hard to say. So the tiebreaker, I think I'm not sure you saw the video I shared in the beginning. Maybe I share this again. The invitation strictly the last year the at the IDGC. So I was the judging number 8. You see the red marked the result. I gave so for me it's really hard to put the rank these 6 couple because all 6 couples I think they could be first place if I looking for like some if the name of the division is the harvest mumbo or normalizer Helja Papin division, maybe I give first place to maybe Nils and Bianca. And if it's a equal like more how can I say more conversation division or like that kind of stuff, maybe I gave first place to Licard and Pamela. But the reason I gave the Remy and Ramon the first place, I see many the creative rhythms, partnership, and there are many things they really put many good stuff together and well mixed, really well balanced. That's my feeling when I saw their dance, and they really enjoy the stage, and they really make audience involved, and they really communicate each other, and also in that level dancer, they really maybe they all of them has ability to make audience involved to their stuff. So yeah, if all dancer not really have any mistakes, so it's up to yeah, it's really hard to say the exactly just one. It's not really simple. It's yeah. So you can choose if it could be. I mean, you don't need to be super stressful about like about the strategy. I mean, how to like make a good strategy for competition, but just do your best stuff. Yeah, no need to think about too much about the others. Yeah, so I'm not sure this is a good answer, but hope it helps. So there are many different judges in the one division. So all judges has a different mindset, different opinion. So it's really hard to say. Even I said, oh, this is a tiebreaker, but it's only for me. But other judges think differently. Yeah, so you don't need to follow all different judges or all different dancers' opinion. Just try to think about what you like to do, what you want to share with the people. Maybe that could be the first priority. And then if people understand, people feel what you want to do, and maybe it could be a good tiebreaker. Sometimes it could be like creativity, sometimes it could be like personal stuff, sometimes it could be energetic. Yeah, so it could be everything. So yeah, hope it could be a good answer. Yeah. I will share one video again. Yeah, so it's not Korean dancer actually. It's my one of my favorite dancer, Nathan Liu. Actually, I joined that division in same year. Yeah, and actually I got higher rank than than them. But now when I see their dance, they're way much better than me, and their dance is very different with others. Yeah, their solo move. They choose the bebop music. So I think when they join this comp, I think they don't really think about the placement. They just share what they like to do. They choose the bebop music and they share more like freedom on the floor. Yeah. These days dancers dance to the swinging music mainly, right? But after swing music, there's a bebop. So many swing musicians they also played the bebop music. So actually it's not really like disconnected the music, and swing music also influence to the bebop music. So I believe many swing dancer also try to dance a little bit, not a lot to the bebop music, but some dancer they tried. So it's good challenging, right? And mhm. Yeah. Yes, I think they really has a good combination with their solo step, solo movement, and their couple movement, and also the music is really, I think, really creative. Yeah, I think at that time I didn't really understand their dance. So to be honest, I think, to be honest, when I see their the routine in 2011, 9 years ago, actually I didn't really understand. Oh, is this really good? I feel just oh, it's interesting, but it's a little bit weird. Yeah, but and after like 5 6 years later, and then I understand their steps. Wow, it's amazing. And then I realize, wow, is this is beautiful dance. I don't know why at the time I cannot understand their stuff. So sometimes judging is not really like sometimes judging is not really judge is not really better dancer than you. So I also had a very limited experience. Sometimes you have a more experience in different part, so you can refer the judge's opinion. But yeah, just you if you feel you are artist, you just go for your art. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they're Dagoff and Brittany. They I shared the video with you before. Maybe you remember this one. Actually, they did another routine in different year. I think they just did the swing out. You can just check the Dagoff and Brittany. Yeah, they did that. Just a swing out and the jumping it to the side. It's a whole song they just doing swing out. Yeah, yeah. So later you can find them on the YouTube. Okay. So yeah, Christina, Daniel, Senya. Oh, you're Russian. Oh, Seb. You're Seb, right? Right. I'm not sure is exactly the guy who I know. Yeah. But yeah, I think they're really great performer. I think I feel I'm not sure the other dancer, but Daniel Senya. I think I've seen them at the Savoy Cup. Their dance, they're crazy. They're amazing, and I've seen some of the video on YouTube, Facebook, and yeah, and also I've danced with Senya at the Savoy Cup. She's really amazing dancer. I thought she's just good at solo jazz, but no, she's really amazing. And during the Lindy Hop, I think she was really great. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I think not sure you've seen the bebop performance at the AJW. I'm not sure you know the AJW, but you can find some video from AJW, like, and you can googling AJW 2020 and you can find some performance by the Ricard and Nathan, Pamela, and yeah, and the all instructor, they did great job and they danced to the bebop music, and yeah. I think they're really great. I think the music is really connected. It's not really like this style of the music and also that style music is all a little, there's a connection, right? It's like blues, the swing, so all jazz and bebop, rhythm and blues, and everything is a kind of, there's some connection. So I think dance to swing music is, we are swing dancer, Lindy Hoppers. We should dance to the swing music, but sometimes we try to challenging a little different style, more old styles like some Charleston music or some more New Orleans feels. Sometimes we try to the bebop is more like freedom. Yeah, so that is really helpful, especially like solo jazz is you can is easier. Yeah, dance to the different style of music by solo. I think I like your dancing, Sep. Yeah, you're really crazy on the floor. Yeah, yeah, sure. It's all bebop musician. Actually, they were swing musician, and yeah, band is in the beginning. Maybe they have a big band, and later is separate to a smaller band, and they're focusing more individual style, individual expression. Maybe it changed to the style of the music, but they still have this kind of the same roots. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, all true. Yeah, it's music and dance is really connected, right? So I think we'd better keep explore all different style of the music. That helps to understand our dance. Yeah, cool. Actually, I have one more stuff. Maybe this one. This day I like this dancer a lot. It's Christian and Jenny. Maybe some of you already know them. Yeah, they have a different roots because they live in St. Louis in US. They start St. Louis Shake first, and then they dance Lindy Hop. So their dancing style is a bit different with others, and they're really good at like some original stuff, and they really change it to their own style. So this is maybe from the After Seven, like Shorty George, but they really well mixed. Yeah, I like to see some very creative one, and also I like to see some very like original stuff. Yeah, so we need to keep legacy, and also at the same time we need to create our own stuff. So it's beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So their movement solo, and it's really creative and musical. Yeah, hope you'll find them on YouTube later. I will share our playlist. Okay, so yeah, so feel free to ask any question. Now is I'm a little almost a time, but we don't have any others after right now. So later we have some other amazing the dancers. They're gonna do. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, here. Yeah, after me maybe from 7 p.m. in your time zone in UTC +2. In that time zone, maybe Juan and Pamela will do yeah live stream. So yeah, yeah, cool. So anyway, so feel free to add any question, and then maybe I will hope you enjoy this stream. So I'm not sure you really enjoy it or not. And I'm happy to do, I mean, if you can donate for artists and instructor, all of the people here really put lots of energy, and there are some many people in behind of the scene. They really put their effort and energy for this project, and we like to keep going like this project and share our knowledge and experience to everyone everywhere. So hope you can, yeah, donate some, and then that will be really really helpful. And another step, and I also want to share one things. This one is the here. Yeah, the Frankie Manning Foundation now do like emergency support program for all artists and instructor, full-time artists and instructor over the world. And then they do like the matching funding system. So if the people donate like $10,000 and they put another 10,000 for like the match, and then they share that with they support the all artists. So if you have a time, you can look up like Frankie Manning Foundation page, and then you can donate a little money, and it really helps for the all instructor. So anyway, hope this you enjoy the my live stream. Hope I can come back next week. I'm not available on Wednesday, but I'm gonna figure it out with Nicholas and other people to manage when I can go. But anyway, hope you enjoy and have a great day. Bye. You ready? Oh, I'm leaving. Okay, before leave, I will share one video at the end. It's from the event in Korea. It's a live music. Okay, wait a second. I will share one video with you, and then I'm gonna finish. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. Okay, this one.